you ever wonder why you keep repeating the same behaviors, patterns, cycles in your relationships, your physical health, and in your work? It's because you're not growing or emotionally maturing. I've got 5 tips here that'll help you do just that in record time. Hi, my name is Rudy Montijo. I'm a clinically trained therapist. I'm an Ironman, a father, a medical sales professional, and an entrepreneur. And I've got 5 tips here that if you use these tips, you'll see yourself growing both mentally and emotionally in record time. The first is ego. What I mean by that is when your ego is triggered, what comes up is what I call the wall of denial. What that means is new information cannot be received and you can't really get the right information out because you're not really seeing clearly. You're stuck in this emotional phase where you're either angry or sad and you can't really see logic. So if you can discover what triggers you, you know when that happens and you get that feeling in your body where your heart's racing, your palms get sweaty, and you just get uptight. If you can lower that down and come to a more rational state, you're able to make a more rational, logical decision going forward. Number 2 is know your why. And I don't mean the Simon Sinek why, I mean why do you feel the way you do? What I mean by that is trace your feelings back to the root. If you need help with this, read my book, Mental Legacy, see a therapist, and trace these back. The result of what you're feeling in the present is likely something that happened in the past. If you can uncover that, you'll better understand why you're acting the way you are and why you're feeling the way you do, and now you can make steps to change it. Number 3, never stay too high or too low for too long. It's awesome to feel in love or lust or this whimsical feeling and excited about a new job or a raise, and it's also okay to feel down and depressed and a little bit low sometimes. But what's not okay, and can be detrimental to you, is to stay in those highs and the lows. That's typically a danger zone when it comes to emotions. You're not really seeing clearly. You're either going to be overly excited and make a wrong judgment, or you make a bad decision because you're not in a good place mentally or emotionally. So do whatever you have to do to either ground yourself or come back up to a more rational, more balanced baseline, and then make a decision from that point. Number 4, feelings aren't facts. You've probably heard that before. What that means is because you feel something, it doesn't make it true. This is very important in work and relationships where somebody tells you something and you take it a certain way. You're taking it a certain way because of how you were raised, your ideals, your past experiences. That doesn't mean that what you're feeling because of what they said is actually true. In order to actually get and clarify what they actually meant or the facts behind that, you have to separate the facts from the feelings. And to do this, your ego has to be down, you have to understand your why, and you can't be in a high or a low. So, separate facts from feelings, you can make more logical, rational decisions and begin to progress and grow emotionally and mentally. Number 5 is practice. All this stuff is good. Learning about attachment styles, about your ego, about your feelings over facts. But unless you actually get out into the real world and apply them and practice them in real time with a partner, in your job, with your family, it's all going to be in vain. So whatever you're learning, make sure you go out and practice. And the best way to do that is to find somebody who's safe, a good friend, a safe space with your partner or a therapist, and really try to use these skills and apply them in real life. Once you start doing that little by little, you'll start to see yourself reacting less and growing, emotionally maturing, and have better overall mental health. I'm Rudy Montijo, author of Mental Legacy. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.